Paul gave his testimony 3 times in the book of Acts. I'd like to give you my testimony. I was saved the second Sunday of October, 1958, in Akron, Ohio, at the Akron Baptist Temple. The facts leading up to my conversion are simple. I met a man who was a boy at the time in the 7th grade at Greensburg High School in Greensburg, Ohio. We become good friends, and we're good friends all the way through school. When we graduated in 1957, he went to the military and I went into the workforce, but we corresponded by letter. And one day I got a letter from him that said, Charles, I need to tell you some really good news. I got saved. And then he proceeded to tell me how he got saved. He said I was in a chow line in New York on my way to Greenland with the military, with the Air Force. And a man right in front of me fell over dead for no apparent reason. And when I saw that, it put great fear in my heart because I knew that if that would have been me, I'd have gone to hell, because I knew enough from Sunday school to know that I wasn't living the kind of life a man should live, and I needed a savior. Strangely enough, the day before he said, I saw a man in the large mess hall where the cadets were eating, bow his head and gave thanks for his food. I didn't pay much attention to it then, but I did note it. So when this man died right in front of me, I remembered seeing him, and I said to him, I just saw a man die, and I'm not ready for that. And I know I have to be saved. Could you show me how? And the man took out his Bible and showed my friend George how to be saved. My friend George got saved and then wrote me a letter. This is for the days before email, and wrote me a letter and told me the story. And he said, Fred, I want you to go to church and get saved. I remembered as a boy, 7 years old, I went to the Akron Baptist Temple, and I knew they loved poor people, and I knew they preached the gospel. So my wife and I, we started the church, and we went for a few weeks, and we wanted to go forward. But it's a large church, and we were shy people. But the third time we went, I said to my wife, you want to go forward, honey? She said, I do. I said, I do too. And so 2 young married kids, we went forward and told the preacher we want to get saved. And we did. And I didn't get saved just to miss hell. I mean, I did get saved just to miss hell. But I found out God had a lot more for me. And now I'm 84 years old and found him to be faithful. And I love him.